Family Birthing Centers, with everything you need for baby, plus birth planners, expert physicians, midwives, and more for you.
I'm a Parkview mom.
You can be too. Learn more at parkviewmom.com.
Ortho Express Clinic inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Also, ParkviewSportsMedicine.com is the new go-to for local sports with scores and highlights for all area schools. PSM wants to celebrate the accomplishments of athletes on and off the field. Check it out at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. To make Parkview Sports Medicine part of your team, give us a call at 266-4007 or log on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated, located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Other action tonight in girls basketball around the SAC. It's Homestead hosting Carroll. Carroll's 0-1 so far in the conference, 5-2 overall. The Spartans are 2-0 in the conference, and they're 5-1 overall. They've won 5 in a row since losing their opening game of the season. Also tonight, it's Lourdes playing at North. Both teams looking for their first victory in the SAC. Lourdes is 0-2 in the conference, 5-2 overall. North is 0-1 in conference play and 3-5 overall. Should be an interesting game at Snyder tonight, as Snyder plays host to South. South at 2-0 in the conference, 4-0 overall. Snyder 1-0 in conference play, and they're 4-3 overall. And Wayne is at Concordia tonight. Both teams are 0-2 in the conference. Wayne is 1-8 overall. Concordia is 5-3. A couple other girls' games in the area tonight. It's Huntington North and Norwell. They're playing that game at Hoosier Gym. And Angola. And, Angola had a great football season. Well, their girls' basketball team is pretty good as well. They're playing at Central Noble tonight. We have lots of boys' action around Northeast Indiana this evening. Leo is at Heritage. Bluffton is hosting South Adams. Southern Wells is at Adams Central. North is hosting DeKalb. East Noble is at Garrett. Also, Blackhawk is at New Haven. Angola is at Central Noble. Cherubusco plays at Westview. Fairfield's at Prairie Heights. Fairfield will be at Lakeland, and Huntington North is hosting Southwood. Taking a look at the girls' basketball standings in the Summit. Entering tonight's action, again it's early. Northrop, South, and Homestead all at 2-0 in conference play. Dwenger and Snyder both at 1-0. Carroll and North at 0-1. Lourdes, Concordia, and Wayne all at 0-2. Now we look ahead towards the next week or so in girls basketball in the Summit. Tomorrow, Concordia will be hosting Canterbury. In the afternoon, Snyder travels to Northridge, and South will be at Jay County. Tuesday night, Concordia will be at DeKalb. North will be at New Haven. On Wednesday, South will be hosting Belmont. Dwenger plays at Snyder. That'll be a conference game. Also, North will be at East Noble. Carroll will be hosting Warsaw. Next Friday, we start our SAC girls, boys varsity doubleheaders. And these will all be girls, boys doubleheaders next Friday night. Carroll hosting Concordia. North at South. Northrop travels to Lourdes. Snyder will be at Wayne. And Dwenger will be hosting Homestead. Next Saturday, December 9th, it'll be Northrop in the afternoon hosting Garrett right here at the Mark Sheff Gymnasium. Also, South will be hosting Heritage Christian. Homestead plays at Greenfield Central. Wayne will be hosting Logan Sport. As far as this game tonight between Northrop and Dwenger, so far this year in 6 games, Northrop is averaging 66.3 points a contest, and they have allowed 41 points a game. Dwenger has been very stingy on the defensive end. They've allowed just 32 points a game, and on the offensive end, they're averaging 66.5 points a contest. We had a chance to watch Dwenger defeat North a couple of weeks back. We were very impressed with the way the Lady Saints are a very unselfish team. Watch them tonight. They will share the ball constantly. Right now, they have 2 players averaging in the upper teens in scoring. Ellen Ross, their 5'10 senior, she's averaging 10.6 points a game and almost 11 rebounds a contest. Fellow senior Olivia Sturba is averaging 18.4 points a game and 7.5 rebounds. For Northrop so far this season, they have 3 players averaging in double figures. Ariel Thatcher is averaging 16 points a game, as is Bree Douglas. And Naomi Doobie, watch her tonight. She wears number 2, a 5'3 senior. She is among the leaders in many categories for Northrop. She's averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds a contest. She also has 9 assists and 3 steals. Dwenger has the edge of the foul line in the matchup between these 2 teams, shooting 68% from the stripe compared to 61% for Northrop. But Northrop is a much better 3-point team. They are 53% from beyond the arc compared to 23% for Dwenger. And Northrop also a better shooting team thus far this season, shooting 47% from the floor compared to 37% for Dwenger. But we're still a few minutes away from the start of tonight's ball game. So why don't we take a break and we'll come back with more from Northrop High School, the Mark Schiff Gymnasium, as we get ready for tonight's game between the Northrop Bruins and the Dwenger Saints in girls basketball. We'll do that in just a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, join us now in welcoming the players, coaches, and fans from Bishop Dwenger High School as we honor them with their school song. points off.
And welcome back, everybody, to Northrop High School, Mark Chef Gymnasium. Jim Measle here along with our cameraman tonight, Matt Runyon. Still a few minutes away from the start of tonight's girls game between the Northrop Bruins and the Dwenger Saints. Again, it should be a good one. Bruins are 6-0 overall, 2-0 in the SAC. Dwenger 5-1 overall, 1-0 in the SAC. So whoever wins tonight will remain undefeated in conference play. Of course, no action yet in the boys basketball as far as the Summit Athletic Conference standings are concerned. Everybody's been playing non-league games, those who have played so far. Tonight in boys basketball for Summit teams, it'll be North hosting DeKalb, Concordia is at Canterbury, and Homestead is at Warsaw tonight. North is 2-0 so far. Northrop is 1-2. Carroll and South both at 1-0. Concordia, Lourdes, and Homestead all at 0-1. Right now, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to pause for the playing of our national anthem.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
All right, let's continue our look at the boys basketball as far as the Summit teams are concerned. We mentioned tonight's game. Tomorrow night, North will be at Hamilton Southeastern. Northrop travels to South Bend Adams. Snyder will be at Fishers. Also in boys basketball tomorrow night in games involving teams from the SAC, Wayne travels to Jeffersonville. Boy, that's a long bus trip. It'll be Carroll hosting Goshen, South hosting Jay County, Homestead hosting Marion, and Lourdes will be hosting Mishawaka Marion. On Tuesday night, it'll be Dwenger at Norwell in boys basketball. And again, conference play opens next Friday for the boys. And next Friday, also the start of the girls-boys varsity doubleheaders around the SAC. And those matchups next Friday night, Concordia at Carroll, North at South, Lourdes hosting Northrop, Snyder at Wayne, and Homestead at Dwenger. Next Saturday, Carroll will be at Columbia City on December 9th. Lourdes will be at Bowman Academy. North will be facing New Albany. That'll be at Southport High School. Concordia will be hosting Leo in the afternoon. That'll be a 2:30 game. Also, Homestead hosting New Haven, and South will be hosting Zionsville. Again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview's new Ortho Express Clinic is your new home for all of your orthopedic needs. Instant access to physicians, x-rays, physical therapy, performance, and our sports dietitian are all at your fingertips at the new Parkview Ortho Express. We meet the athlete when and where they are playing inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse with evening and weekend hours. Parkview's Ortho Express. Learn more at parkviewsportsmedicine.com. Well, the starting lineups have not been posted on the board down here on our right. We got a pretty good idea who some of the starters will be. Definitely Ellen Ross and Olivia Sturba for Dwenger. As we mentioned earlier, both of those players are averaging over 18 points a game. And Sturba has just flat out scoring the basketball so far this season. She is shooting 57% 56% from the field, and she's a 77% foul shooter. She's also averaging 7.5 rebounds a game. Ross and Sturba, not only the leading scorers, but they're also the leading rebounders for Dwenger. Ross averaging 10.8 boards a game, and Sturba 7.4. And pretty good balance for Northrop in their rebounding. Excuse me. Scott, Thatcher, and Douglas all averaging 7 rebounds a contest. All right, we're set to have the starting lineups introduced, so let's go down to our public address announcer.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Principal Jason Witchegruber and Athletic Director Bob Shank, we welcome all of you to the Mark Chef Memorial Gymnasium for this varsity girls SAC basketball contest featuring the visiting Lady Saints from Bishop Dwenger, coached by Mr. Cleveland Inns, their own Northrop Lady Bruins, coached by Ms. Mahoney. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce one of our players, Ashley Scott, with a special sportsmanship message.
Welcome to Northrop High School. I'm Ashley Scott from Northrop's girls basketball team. Good sportsmanship is something that we all of our sports teams practice here at Northrop. Good sportsmanship is important to our educational experience on the court and in the classroom. We would appreciate your sportsmanship and positive encouragement tonight towards our coaches, players, officials, and other fans. Thank you and enjoy the game.
Thank you, Ashley. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for the starting lineups for tonight's varsity contest. First for the visiting Lady Saints of Bishop Dwenger High School. Starting at one forward, a 5'11" senior, number 25, Ellen Ross. Starting at center, a 5'8" senior, number 32, Olivia Sturba. Starting at one guard and a 3-guard Lady Saints offense, a 5'5" senior, number 5, Grace Wharton. Also on the guard, a 5'10" senior, number 12, Caitlin Ryan. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Saints, at the other guard spot, a 5'6" sophomore, number 22, Molly Reed. Coaching the Lady Saints, Mr. Cleveland Inns. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is the starting lineup for your Northrop Lady Bruins. Starting at one post in the double post offense for the Lady Bruins, a 5'10" senior, number 5, Brianna Douglas. At the other post, a 6' senior, number 25, Alicia Williams. Starting at one guard in the 3-guard Lady Bruin offense, a 5'7" senior, number 23, Morgan Hughes. Also a guard, a 5'5" senior, number 14, Ariel Thatcher. Rounding out the starting lineup for the Lady Bruins, at the other guard spot, a 5'3" senior, number 2, Naomi Goudet. The head coach of the Northern Lady Bruins is Rashida Muhammad. Our officials for tonight.
All right, we're getting set to go here at Northrop High School. And again, this should be a good one tonight with the Dwenger Saints taking on the Northrop Bruins. Jim Measle here along with Matt Runyon. And Dwenger in their road dark blue uniforms. Northrop in their home whites with the orange numerals. Dwenger going to the bucket to our left and Northrop going to our right. Northrop, by the way, won the JV game over Dwenger. It was a good ball game to watch. Northrop winning 41-37 over Dwenger in the junior varsity contest. Bit of a delay here as they're getting the starting lineups up on the scoreboard here. Again, our cameraman tonight is Matt Runyon.
A little delay while we try to get the starters.
And again, we're in a bit of a delay as we are trying to get the starters posted on the scoreboard. Our Scoreboard operator right down here below me, working feverishly to get that job accomplished. So the two teams will huddle up once again. And now we got the scoreboard lit up.
There we go.
Yeah, lots of numbers up there now. That's good to see. Ball's in the air and a whistle on the opening tap. Well, kind of a jagged start to tonight's proceedings. Apparently we had a violation in the center jump circle against Northrop.
Player was in the circle.
And so it's going to be Dwenger ball. All right, let's see if we can get things going here properly. Ross inbounds to the far side and gets it in to Ryan. We're underway here at Northrop High School, finally, after a couple of missteps here. Kind of like a track meet in the 100 dash, a couple of false starts. Here's Wharton with the basketball. Northrop, that tough man-to-man defense. Wharton down the lane, a rush shot won't go. Stick back by Sturba, partially blocked and out of bounds. It goes, as they say, last touch by Dwenger. And so it's Northrop basketball. Again, Northrop in their home whites, working to the bucket to our right. Dwenger in the dark uniforms, they're going to your left. Jim Measle here along with our cameraman Matt Renyon tonight on SummitCitySports.com. This is Thatcher with the basketball. A three-guard offense for the Northrop Bruins. Now Thatcher gives it up. This is Hughes with it. Dwenger is also man-to-man. Douglas on the near side, works against Ross. There's a great matchup right there. Two very good players. All right, Doobie, triple try, too strong. Rebound, run down by Wharton. Wharton down court, finds Ryan, pinned to the baseline, back outside Ross. Ross in the lane, turns, fires, misses. Rebound, grabbed by Tinney for Northrop. And quickly as Thatcher down court, kicks it to the left wing. Baseline drive, runner with the right hand, good! Score the bucket for Doobie. And a traveling violation on Dwenger in the backcourt. Gives the ball right back to the Northrop Bruins. 6:41 to go in the opening quarter. Northrop with a 2-0 lead. And they have the basketball. Thatcher on the near side. It comes to Hughes. Hughes now on top. Douglas has it, the 5'10 senior. Back outside, Hughes, long three. Air ball. And a nice save by Douglas, but throws it into the hands of a Dwenger player. Down court, Ryan. As Ream brought it down court. Now Ream, left wing, Ross for three. Bullseye! And if you're a Northrop, you don't want to let Ellen Ross get going here. Ellen Ross, she can hit it from downtown. 31% from beyond the arc this season. 3-2 Dwenger. 6 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Doobie for three at the other end. That's not there. And Ross the rebound for the Dwenger Saints. Down court, Wharton on the right wing. Wharton, inside it comes to Sturba, back to Wharton. Wharton comes around a Ross screen. Back outside it comes to Ream. Ream drives, now back to Ross from the right elbow. That rattles out, won't go. Sturba there for the stick back, misses, but she got fouled. Olivia Sturba going to the foul line for Dwenger, the 5'10 senior, with 5:37 to go in the opening quarter. And the first foul of the contest whistled on Bree Douglas for Northrop. So here's Sturba, 77% foul shooter. As a team, the Dwenger Saints are shooting 68% from the line this season. And Sturba, no problem with the first one, to give the Dwenger Saints a 4-2 lead. 5:37 to go in the first quarter. That one's too strong and a lane violation. It'll be Northrop basketball. 4-2, Dwenger with the lead. No pressure in the backcourt here by the Saints. Northrop got the first bucket of the game. The Saints have scored 4 straight since then. And Dwenger stays man-to-man. Douglas pinned on the baseline, has to bring it back outside. Douglas spins, whistle, and we got a 5-second violation called on Northrop. Dwenger coach Cleveland Inch down here to our right applauds that call and applauds his team's effort on the defensive end. Dwenger has the ball back, leading 4-2. Sturba left corner. She is guarded by Tinney. Inside, Wharton, and she's rejected by Hughes out of bounds. Dwenger keeps it, 5:09 to go in the first quarter. Saints on top of the Bruins, 4-2. And Ross will trigger at the baseline. She is guarded by Thatcher. Ross looking, outside of Wharton. Wharton drives it to the rack. Runner, good off the window. Grace Wharton with her first bucket of the night. And the Saints have scored 6 in a row following the initial Northrop bucket. 6-2 favored Dwenger. 4:53 to go in the first quarter. There's a turnover by Northrop. Ryan the other way. Ryan back to Ross. Ross, top of the key. Ross looking for a teammate. Gets it back to Reed now. Left wing, Wharton for 3. Bullseye! Wharton from downtown. And a timeout taken by Northrop as Dwenger has scored 9 straight. It's a full timeout taken by Rashida Mohammed. And Northrop a little bit stunned right now. They scored the opening bucket, but Dwenger has scored 9 straight. So for the Bruins, an early circling of the wagons. Once again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. At Parkview Sports Medicine, it's game on. Our elite team of experts in orthopedic surgery, athletic rehabilitation, nutrition, and sports performance training offers athletes coordinated care and instant access at the new Parkview Ortho Express Clinic inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse. Also, ParkviewSportsMedicine.com is the new go-to for local sports with scores and highlights for all area schools. PSM wants to celebrate the accomplishments of athletes on and off the field. Check it out at ParkviewSportsMedicine.com and make Parkview Sports Medicine part of your team. Give us a call at 266-4007 or log on to ParkviewSportsMedicine.com. All right, Coach Muhammad rather animated during that timeout, trying to get her team going here. Let's see if her discussion with her squad worked, and we get a foul on Dwenger here. We got 4:24 to go in the first quarter. This will be the first foul on Dwenger for the night. It's whistled on Ream. So Northrop ball at the baseline. Tinney to the near side. It comes to Hughes. Hughes to the baseline. Runner hit the side of the backboard. A fourth shot there. Ryan comes away with the basketball. Ryan on the left wing over to Wharton. Wharton open for 3. Short. Follows her shot. Wharton back up and scores. Grace Wharton with a fundamental play right there. All you youngsters out there, follow your shot and you will get rewarded. Wharton rewarded for her hustle on that particular play. It's 11-2 Dwenger. The Saints have scored 11 straight on Northrop's court. All right, here's Doobie. Doobie for 3. Bullseye! And boy, the Bruins needed that. Dubé with a triple to make it 11-5. That ends an 11-point run for the Saints. Wharton has it for Dwenger. And a foul out top on Hughes. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. 3:27 to go in the first quarter. And now Mackenzie Snyder checks into the ball game for Northrop, replacing Hughes. Snyder's a 5'9" senior. Dwenger ball out of bounds, down here to our left. It's 11-5, favor of the Dwenger Saints. Sturba, top of the key. Sturba, over it goes to Ryan. Both teams have been man-to-man from the opening tap. Wharton on the right wing, right corner, Ryan. Ryan brings it back out to the wing, and a whistle. And apparently away from the basketball. A foul on Dwenger. And it's whistled on Sturba. That'll be her first, team foul number 2. The fouls are even at 2 apiece. 3:08 to go in the first quarter. Northrop trying to get back into this ball game here after falling behind 11-2. They're down now 11-5. Here's a spin to the rack. Oh, a nice move there by Douglas. Douglas with the kiss off the window. Pulls Northrop back to within 4 points, 11 of 7 now. Northrop has scored 5 straight out of their timeout. Ross ends that streak. A jumper from the left elbow puts Dwenger back on top by 6, 13-7. Ross now has 5 points. Here's a runner at the other end by Thatcher, a whistle, and a Dwenger foul whistled on Wharton. That'll be her first, team foul number 3. 2:36 to go in the first quarter. Dwenger on top of Northrop, 13-7. Bruin ball. Tinney fires and gets the roll.
Number 25,
Alicia Tinney-Williams, her first bucket of the night. 6-foot senior wearing number 25, scoring there for Northrop. At the other end, a triple try is missed by Ryan. Long rebound corralled by the Saints. Sturba partially blocked by Douglas. Bruins come away with it, down 13-9. 2:10 to go in a very entertaining first quarter. Douglas misses the shot inside, gets her own rebound, misses again. Douglas again, working hard, gets fouled, I should say, and she will shoot 2.
Number 5, Grace Wharton.
And Wharton's picked up her second foul.
5 being Douglas at the line.
2 on Wharton, 4 on the team. And here's Bree Douglas at the line for 2 shots, sinks the first one.
Number 4, Grace Redbarger.
Now Weekman checks in, number 33 for Dwenger. Wharton goes out with 2 fouls. Northrop coming back after falling behind 11-2. Douglas 1 of 2 at the stripe, cuts the lead to 3, 13-10. Dwenger with the 3-point lead in the basketball. 1:56 to go in the first quarter. Here's Sturba down low, blocked and fouled. And Tinney-Williams was in the neighborhood. Let's see the fouls on her as she lost her glasses. Yes, indeed, that'll be her first. Team foul number 3. Here's Olivia Sturba at the line. She's 1 of 2 at the stripe so far tonight. 1:53 to go in the first quarter, and the first one bounces off. No good. She's now 1 of 3 at the stripe. Sturba will be trying to split the pair now. And it's up, and it's good. So Sturba splits the pair. She now has 2 points. And Dwenger is up by 4, 14-10. At the other end, here's Dubé firing, bouncing, and scoring. Dubé's got 7. So Dubé averaging 11 points a game with 7 so far in this contest. The Dwenger 9-point lead at one time has been trimmed to 3. Nice comeback here by the Bruins after the Dwenger surge to start the ball game. Scramble now, and a whistle on the floor. What do we have, Mr. Official? Foul's on Northrop. It's on Dubé. That'll be her first. Team foul number 4. So the team fouls are even at 4 apiece. We got 1:25 to go in the first quarter. Dwenger leading 14-12. Northrop won the JV game earlier, 41-37. Ream, right corner. Ryan for 3. Bullseye! Caitlin Ryan from downtown. And Dwenger goes back up by 5. At the other end, a runner not there for Thatcher, but we get a whistle. And a foul whistled on Renbarger.
Foul number 4, Grace Redbarger.
That'll be her first, team foul number 5. So Dwenger only has 1 more foul to give here for the rest of the half. We still have 1:13 remaining in the first quarter. It's been a rather tight whistle here in the opening stanza. Long 3 for Hughes. Bullseye! Oh my goodness! That came from the vicinity of Glenbrook Square. My goodness. 17-15 is the score now. Dwenger's lead is down to 2. Renbarger rattles it out from the baseline. Tinney-Williams rebounds. Northrop on the run. Hughes down the baseline. A shorter shot this time, but she throws up an air ball. We have a whistle out of bounds that goes to Dwenger with 38.4 to go in the first quarter. That shot by Morgan Hughes, she should have gotten 5 points for the distance. I mean, that was at the volleyball stripe out here between the circles. There's a long bomb. Renbarger down low to Ross. Out top, here's Ream. Inside, a whistle. And Weekman will be shooting two. Carissa Weekman, the 5'10 sophomore. Northrop foul will be whistled on Tindy Williams. That'll be her second. Team foul number 5. Weekman hits the first of 2. Dwenger is now 3 of 5 at the line. 18-15 is the score. It's a 3-point lead for Dwenger. 23 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second one is short. Rebound comes to Hughes. Knocked out of bounds by Ross. And it will remain Northrop basketball. 19.7 to go in the first quarter. Right now, Northrop has the possession, Earl, so they can get back-to-back possessions here if they take the final shot of this opening stanza. Thatcher with 11 seconds. 10 seconds, 9 seconds, 8, 7, 6, 5. Thatcher, 4, 3. Runner is not there. Rebound, Renbarger. There goes Buell at the buzzer after 1 quarter. Bishop Dwenger, 18. And Northrop, 15. A good one thus far. Let's take a break. Back with second quarter action on SummitCitySports.com. Stand by. 18-15. Dwenger, your leader.
Back down for the Lady Saints.
And welcome back, everybody. On this Friday night, Jim Neeson with our cameraman Matt Runyon on SummitCitySports.com. First quarter in the books. Let's change the graphic here, shall we? It is 18-15. Dwenger on top of Northrop as we start quarter number 2. Dwenger got out to an 11-2 lead. Northrop fought back, and they're down by 3 now. Other high school basketball, boys basketball, Lakeland leads Fremont 17-5 in the second quarter. And halftime in boys basketball, Fairfield leads Prairie Heights 30-15. Lots of boys games around Northeast Indiana this evening as the boys season now into week number 2. Girls have been playing for almost a month. In fact, when we come back from Christmas, I was telling Matt earlier, when we come back from Christmas, the girls season will only have 1 month left before sectionals. Here is a Dwenger foul on Weekman. That'll be her first, team foul number 6. So the next Dwenger foul puts Northrop into the bonus. Sturba back into the Dwenger lineup replacing Weekman. Northrop ball at the baseline. Here's Douglas. Ashlyn Scott in the ball game now. Ashlyn read the announcement for sportsmanship before the game. Now Dubé has it. Naomi Dubé, a 5'3" senior. Triple try for the tie. Rattles and spins out. And the rebound to Wharton. Wharton down court to Ryan. Back outside. Wharton for 3. It's not there. Sturba the rebound. Yes. Olivia Sturba. As again, Northrop getting second chance points. They lead, or rather Dwenger getting second chance points, and Dwenger leads 20-15. Northrop has the basketball. Here's a runner and a foul with 7:02 to go in the first half. And it'll be Dubé going to the stripe for Northrop. Foul whistled on Sturba. That'll be her second. So decision time for Cleveland Inch. Sturba's just picked up her second. And 2 foul shots for Dubé. She misses the first one. Northrop shooting 61% from the foul line so far this season. Dubé's a 50% shooter. Bruins are 1 of 3 at the stripe so far in this game. 2 of 4 as Dubé splits the pair. Makes the score now 20-16. At the other end, a triple try not there. Ross the rebound. No, but she got fouled. And Ellen Ross will be shooting 2 with 6:53 left until halftime.
That's number 5, Douglas.
Douglas picks up her second foul. That's the 6th on the team. So the next foul on Northrop puts Dwenger into the bonus. Ellen Ross, 5 points tonight, make it 6. Averaging 18.6 a game, 10.8 rebounds, 67% foul shooter. 21-16, favored Dwenger. Only time Northrop led was at 2-0. Ross got them both. She now has 7. Northrop's been trying to fight back after falling behind 11-2. Again, the Bruins only lead at 2-0. Bruins have the basketball. Here's Thatcher. Thatcher, nice move to the rack. Put up and got the roll. Thatcher with a strong move there. At the other end, Sturba response from Dwenger. That gives her 6 points. 24-18. Boy, her mouse is not working very good on these score sheets. It's got to click it about 3 times. Thatcher's pass stolen by Sturba. Loose ball. Thatcher gets it back. 3-on-3 the other way. Here's Scott for 3. Not there. And it's a hectic pace right now. Here comes Dwenger. Long pass. Great pass. Score it for Ryan. Dwenger back up by 8. 26-18. Now, Northrop with the basketball. They have fallen back by 8 points. Spurt hurt for Dwenger. And Wharton going for the steal, commits the foul. That'll be her 3rd. So Wharton will have to come out with 3 fouls. That'll be 8 on the team. 5:39 to go in the first half. Wendy O'Brien, number 3, a 5'5" senior, checks in for Dwenger. Douglas back into the ball game for Northrop, replacing Snyder. And Ashlyn Scott at the line now, 1-1 for the 5'3" senior. And she missed the foul shot, no bonus, but Northrop got the rebound. Here's Douglas. Douglas back outside. Ross knocks it out of bounds. Northrop keeps the basketball. 5:32 to go in the first half. 26-18. Northrop down by 8. Dwenger with a quick spurt here. Here's the inbounds to midcourt to Douglas. She hands it back to Thatcher. Thatcher drives it down the lane, kicks it left wing. Triple try, bullseye! They score the 3 for Allman. Allman from downtown. Northrop coughs it up, or rather Dwenger coughs it up. Northrop gets it back. Mandy Allman's first bucket of the game from downtown. 5'5" senior pulls the Bruins back to within 5, 26-21. Northrop has the basketball. Here's Thatcher, knocked out of bounds. Good defense there by Molly Ream, number 22, a 5'5" sophomore for Dwenger. Weekman checks in now for the Saints. 5:03 to go in the first half. 26-21. It's a 5-point lead for Dwenger. Northrop has the basketball. Here's Allman. Allman cut off, brings it back outside. Now Douglas drives. The runner is good. Oh, sweet move there by Bree Douglas. And it's 26-23. Dwenger's lead us back down to 3 again. Here's O'Brien. Out top, Reed. Remember now, this is the 3rd game in 4 nights for Dwenger. Can they keep up the pace? It's been a hectic pace in the first half. And the Saints, initially they say the Saints turned the ball over. Now the officials are going to get together here with 4:33 to go in the first half, and they reverse the call. It'll be Dwenger ball.
Number 23, Morgan Hughes.
Hughes back into the ball game for Northrop. Replacing Allman. O'Brien will inbound for Dwenger. 26-23 favor the Saints. In it comes. And Weekman pinned against the baseline, turns it over. Northrop the other way for the tie, not there. Rebound run down, Thatcher, great hustle. Dubé for the tie, bullseye!
Timeout, Dwenger.
And a timeout taken by Dwenger. Dwenger calls a timeout as Dubé with that triple ties the game at 26. And we have 4:16 to go here in the first half. Once again, tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Parkview's new Ortho Express Clinic is your new home for all of your orthopedic needs. Instant access to physicians, x-rays, physical therapy performance, and our sports dietitian are all at your fingertips at the new Parkview Ortho Express. We meet the athlete when and where they are playing inside the Sport One Parkview Fieldhouse with evening and weekend hours. Parkview Ortho Express. Learn more at parkviewsportsmedicine.net. 4:16 to go in the first half, and Northrop has fought back here after falling behind 26-18. The Bruins have scored 8 straight to tie the game at 26, and Cleveland Inch forced to use a timeout to stop the Bruins' momentum. Some foul issues right now for Dwenger. Wharton on the bench with 3 fouls. Here's a runner good for Reed. Molly Reed, her first bucket of the game. Dwenger up by 2, 28-26. Very entertaining girls basketball game tonight. Here's an air ball by Douglas, and Dwenger comes away with it. 3:48 to go in the first half. Pass deflected. Douglas steals it for Northrop. Down court, over Thatcher, sent out of bounds. Dwenger gets the ball back, leading 28-26, 3:37 to go in the first half. Both teams right now in the 1-and-1 foul shooting situation as the Saints throw the ball away. Possession arrow belongs to Dwenger. Both teams have used the timeout, so 4 remaining for both coaches Inge and Muhammad for the rest of this game. 28-26, Dwenger with a 2-point lead. Northrop has the basketball. Northrop's only lead was at 2-0. Dubé between the circles. Dwenger stays man-to-man. Ross guarding her. Here's Douglas. Douglas spins to the lane, put it up for the tie, not there. Rebound fought for. Whistle, jump ball. Arrow belongs to Dwenger.
Possession, Lady Saints. Number 3, Mackenzie Snyder.
Snyder back into the ball game now for Northrop. Dwenger with the ball at the possession arrow. 3:05 to go in the first half. 28-26, 2-point lead for Dwenger. Saints have the basketball. Ryan has it. Now the near side. Here's Ross for 3. May have been partially blocked. Out of bounds it goes, and they say Northrop basketball. Here's Wharton back into the ball game for Dwenger, playing with 3 fouls. The Saints only with 9 players available tonight, so ranks are a little bit thin. Wharton basically back into the ball game, or has to come back into the ball game, playing with 3 fouls, and Coach Cleveland Inch keeping his fingers crossed that Wharton does not pick up number 4 before halftime. Not there for Thatcher. Rebound Sturba. Here's Wharton. Race into the forecourt. Back to Ross. Ross has not got many good looks since the first quarter. Missed that shot. And on the rebound, a foul, I believe, on Sturba for Dwenger. It is on Sturba. Now she's got 3. So definitely some foul issues for Dwenger. Sturba and Wharton each with 3 fouls, and we still have 2:18 to go in the first half. O'Brien checks in for Dwenger, and Sturba, one of their leading scorers and rebounders, has to sit down with 3 fouls. That's the 9th team foul, by the way, on Dwenger. Next foul on them will put Northrop into the double bonus. Foul shot is good for Douglas, and she will get the bonus. She's now 2 of 3 of the line, has 6 points tonight. 28-27. And Douglas looking to tie the game. Misses. Ross the rebound for Dwenger. 2:13 to go until halftime. Dwenger leading by 1, 28-27. O'Brien inside. Miss by Wakeman. And here comes Northrop. Down court runner is good for Hughes. And for the first time since Northrop got the first bucket of the game, the Bruins have the lead, 29-28 Northrop. 1:45 left until halftime. O'Brien out top. Ryan for three. Bullseye. Ryan from downtown puts Dwenger back on top. 31-29. Dubé tries to respond, can't. Long rebound to Douglas. Douglas gives it up outside. Hughes drives. Left wing it comes. Here's a spin by Douglas. She'll fire and get the roll. Douglas with a couple of nifty moves there. And her bucket ties the game at 31. Douglas with 5 in this quarter, 8 for the game. Under a minute to play now until halftime. We are tied at 31. Very entertaining game between Dwenger and Northrop. Ross, not there. Rebound, Weekman, can't get it. Here comes Douglas the other way for Northrop. Douglas to the rack. Tries, no contact, no harm, no foul. Dwenger comes away with the basketball. Ross, runner, good. Ross's first field goal in a long time. That gives her 9 for the night, 4 in this quarter. 33-31. Dwenger back up by a bucket. Northrop has the basketball. Sands of the hourglass running out here in the first half. We're down to 15 seconds. Here's Thatcher. Thatcher with 10. Thatcher down the lane. Runner, good! Thatcher! Oh my goodness. 33 all. Ross, can she shoot at time? She does. Misses. And what a first half. What a first half. Here, Dwenger and Northrop really getting after it. And your halftime score is Dwenger 33, Northrop 33. Let's take this break and we'll come back with our first half recap in just a moment on SummitCitySports.com. Their third game in 4 nights catching up with Dwenger. They just don't look sharp right now. They don't look very fresh. 2:37 to go, third quarter. Top of the key, Thatcher. Snyder, over to the near side it comes. Spinning is Dubé. Dubé has taken over control of this game. Dubé with 5 points in this third quarter. Down low, Thatcher fighting hard. And we're going to get a foul, I believe, on Ross. And Thatcher, number 44 for Northrop, really working hard on the glass. And Ross with her second foul, 4 on the team. Out of bounds, Northrop. 2:18 to go in the third quarter. Bruins have the ball and a 49-42 lead. Snyder to the lane. Here's Thatcher, and out of bounds it goes. Dwenger gets it back. 2:09 to go in the third quarter. Here come the Dwenger Saints, down 7. They need an offensive spark here. Northrop right now on a 7-2 spurt. Triple try right corner, not there for Ryan. Boy, when you get fatigued, usually it's the long-range shots that go first. Out of bounds it goes. Northrop keeps it. 1:50 to go in the third quarter. And we have an official timeout here as we have a substitution in for Northrop. Here comes Hughes into the ball game for the Bruins, replacing Dubé. 49-42, Northrop by 7. They have the basketball. In it comes to Hughes in the backcourt. Hughes guarded by Wharton, playing with 3 fouls, and she just picked up her 4th perhaps. Let's see here. Nope. Reeb was in the neighborhood, and Reeb got whistled. That'll be her second, team foul number 5. Fouls are even at 5 apiece, so both teams still with a foul to give. for the rest of this half. 1:44 to go in the third quarter. 49-42 Northrop. Here's Thatcher. Thatcher, nifty move to the lane. Blocked by Reed. No foul. Dwenger turns it over. Play's been a little bit on the sloppy side here in the third. Ross rejects Thatcher. Boy, they're letting a lot of stuff go right now. And finally a whistle. And the emotions are running high right now. The chili is running a little hot, especially on the Northrop side. Thatcher commits the foul. That'll be her first. Team foul number 6. Next foul on Northrop puts Dwenger into the bonus. Saints ball, 1:24 left in the third quarter. Reed, right corner, Wharton, back outside to Reed. Now over it goes to Ryan. Down low, Ross, whistle. And a foul on Dwenger, offensive foul call. And it's on Ross. And Ross has picked up her third. Cleveland Inch trying to get an explanation. So now Renbarger, Wharton, Ross, and Sturba all have 3 fouls for Dwenger. 1:10 to go in the third quarter. Fouls are even at 6 apiece, so starting with the next foul will be in the bonus situation. And there we go, and if it's on Ross, that'll be her 4th. This could be a big call right here. 25, Ross has just picked up her 4th foul. So Dwenger in major trouble now. Ariel Thatcher at the line for 2 shots. Her first trip to the line and the first trip to the line for Northrop here in this third quarter. First one's not there. Bruins now 3 of 7 at the line tonight. Ross will sit down with 4 fouls. So Dwenger down 7 will have to play without their leading scorer, who is on the bench with 4 fouls. Thatcher with 1 more. And it's not there. Sturba the rebound for Dwenger. Here come the Saints down 7, less than a minute to play in the third quarter. Triple try is rejected. Wharton got it rejected by Thatcher. Thatcher has it. Here's Hughes. Hughes, loose ball. Here's Thatcher, fouled with 43 seconds to go. And Wharton was in the neighborhood. Let's see here. If it's on Wharton, that's her 4th. No, it's on O'Brien. That's only her 1st. 8 on the team. And Thatcher to the line. She just missed it too, and she's back to the stripe for 2 more. First one for the 5'5" senior is good. That gives her 9 points for the night. And Northrop builds her lead to 8. 50-42. An 8-2 spurt for the Bruins after they were only up 42-40. 43.1 to go third quarter. Second one not there. Sturba the rebound for Dwenger. And Northrop continues to struggle at the foul line. Just 1 of 4 at the stripe in this quarter. And a 4 of 10 for the night. Oh! Thatcher with a rejection, but she's also called for the foul. Boy, that looked like a pretty clean block. 2 on Thatcher, 7 on the team. Both teams in the 1-and-1 bonus. 31.7 to go. Wharton will be shooting 2. First one is good. That gives her 8 points. Cuts the Northrop lead of 7, 50-43. Wharton averaging 4.5 points a game. Got them both. And Dwenger getting most of their points to the foul line this third quarter. Just about all their points to the foul line this third quarter. They only have 1 field goal, and Northrop turns the ball over. Saints down 6, they have it. Here's Wharton. Pass intended for Sturba, stolen away. Boy, Northrop's defense has been really tough this third quarter. 14 seconds. Thatcher, Hughes another long 3. Bullseye! Hughes has 3 triples in this game, 2 of them from the vicinity of Huntertown. There's another good for Reed as the third quarter comes to an end. After 3, Northrop 53, Dwenger 46. Fourth quarter action coming your way in just a moment on SummitCitySports.com. All right, welcome back, everybody. Jim Measel, along with our cameraman Matt Runyon at Northrop High School. We get ready to move into the fourth quarter. Let's change that graphic there. 53-46 is your score. Northrop with a 7-point lead, outscoring Dwenger in the third quarter, 20-13. Dwenger getting most of their points in that quarter at the foul line. They only had 2 field goals, both of them by Molly Ream. And the Saints' saving grace, you might say, was at the foul line. They were 9 of 10 at the stripe. So 9 of the 13 points for Dwenger coming at the foul line that third quarter. Their foul shooting is keeping them within shouting distance. They're down 7, and they have some major foul difficulty. Again, Alan Ross on the bench with 4 fouls. Can Dwenger come back with their leading scorer on the bench in foul difficulty? Down low it comes to O'Brien. O'Brien's got it back. And again, Dwenger trying to force things that are not there. But you have to credit Northrop's defense for that. You can see how good of a defensive team these Bruins are. They are ferocious on the defensive end. They challenge everything. O'Brien triggers, out top it comes. Ryan to Wharton. Wharton between the circles to Ream. Ream to the left elbow. Now hands it back to Wharton. Wharton a scoop and a score. That gives her 11. Cuts the lead to 5. Dwenger still hanging around. They're down 5, 53-48. 7:20 left in the ball game, and there's a violation, traveling violation on Douglas. Now, if you're Cleveland Inch, when do you bring Ross back in? You're down 5 right now. Ross on the bench with 4 fouls. Renbarger, Wharton, and Sturba all have 3 fouls for Dwenger. Douglas and Tinney Williams have 3 fouls for Northrop. Sturba scores off the window to cut the lead to 3. And Dwenger's doing just fine with Ross on the bench right now. 53-50 Northrop. A miss for Douglas. Stick back, not there. Stick back, Douglas, yes. Good job by the Northrop Bruins on the offensive glass. Douglas now with 10 points. The lead is back to 5, 55-50 Bruins. They get a steal at the other end. Here's Thatcher, and hustling back to break it up, Caitlin Ryan for Dwenger. 6:38 left in the game. Well, we thought it was going to be a good ball game, and it's been everything and then some. Thatcher triggering at the baseline, 55-50 Bruins. Hughes working through traffic. Whoops, what happened there? They say last touch by Dwenger. We'll keep it here. And our question has been answered. Here comes Ellen Ross back into the ball game, playing with 4 fouls. O'Brien goes out for Dwenger. So Ross back in the game, playing with 4 fouls, number 25. Tinney Williams puts it up and puts it in. And that gives her 4 points. Northrop back up by 7, 57-50. 6:20 left in the ball game. Dwenger has the basketball, down 7. Trying to extend their winning streak to 6 in a row. Wharton misses a triple. Rebound, grab by Hughes. Down court, pass intercepted by Ryan. Ryan's got Sturba for an easy 2. She misses it! Tinney Williams rebounds for Northrop. Dubé lost it at midcourt. Sturba has it. Sturba, Wharton misses. Out of bounds. Last touch by Northrop. Dwenger ball. What a sequence that was. 5:52 left in the ball game. 57-50. Northrop with a 7-point lead. Dwenger has the basketball. Wharton looking. Wharton finds Ross. Ross, Sturba whistle, no bucket, fouls on the floor. 5:48 remaining. And they say it's on Tinney Williams. And that's 4 on her, so she's on the edge of the cliff. 8 fouls now on Northrop. Fouls are even at 8 apiece. Tinney Williams will come out with 4 fouls. Snyder back in for Northrop. Sturba, 1 and 1. She's 5 of 8 of the line tonight. Has 9 points in this game. 5:48 left. Sturba will get the bonus. The Northrop lead is 6, 57-51. Sturba with 12 points, looking for number 13. And she got them both. Sturba's hit 4 in a row at the line. The lead for Northrop is 5, 57-52 at the other end before the shot. The foul's on the floor, they say. It'll be 1 and 1. And the foul is on Wharton, and now she's got 4. 4 on Wharton, 9 on the team. Next foul on Dwenger puts Northrop into the double bonus. Thatcher 1 and 1. She's 1 of 4 at the line tonight. Northrop 4 of 10 as a team. Now 5 of 11. Thatcher in the double digits now with 10 points. 6-point lead for the Bruins again, 58-52. 5:40 left in the contest. Thatcher can't get the second one to go. Ross the rebound for Dwenger. Here come the Saints down 6, 58-52. Wharton playing with 4 fouls. Wharton and Ross both on the court right now with 4 fouls. Cleveland Inch really doesn't have any other choice. Pass intended for Sturba, near steal for the Bruins, and it's out of bounds. They say off of Sturba. Oh boy, we have some angry Dwenger fans down here to our right. Along the baseline, they are telling the official, we beg to differ. And Northrop has the basketball back, leading by 6, 58-52. 5:17 to go in the game. Dubé, out top it comes. Now with it is Douglas. Douglas top of the key, Dubé. Dubé hands it back. This is Allman. Allman drops the double team and Sturba gets the steal. Wharton down court in a hurry for Saints. All the way, rejected, out of bounds by Douglas. Dwenger keeps it with 4:57 to go. Again, the timeout situation. 4 left for Northrop, 2 left for Dwenger. All right, top of the key, Wharton. Ross drives it, back to Wharton. Triple try, not there. Rebound, Douglas. It remains a 6-point lead for the Bruins, and now a traveling violation on Northrop. Dwenger gets it back. 4:44 remaining. Northrop, you just have had a feeling they've been unable to put Dwenger away. Dwenger keeps hanging around despite their foul difficulty. They're down 6. This game is still up for grabs. Ross gets it in. Ream. Wharton. Here's Ross. Ryan in the right corner. Brings it back outside. Wharton top of the key. Now on the near side, Ryan. Ryan to Wharton. Swings it around. Ream. Ream works her way open and drains a 14-footer. Ream's got 8. The lead is 4 for Northrop. 58-54. 4:15 remaining. Fasten your seatbelts, folks. This is going to be a great finish. Thatcher drives it. Pinned. Back outside. Douglas. Near side it comes. Snyder. Thatcher. They reset the offense. 4 minutes to go. 58-54 Northrop. Thatcher gets a screen out high from Snyder. Goes to the far side. Thatcher directing traffic. Right corner, triple try, Dubé, bullseye! Oh, there's a dagger! Dubé has 19. That's her 4th triple of the night. 61-54. Ross trying to respond and can't. On the rebound, a foul with 3:32 to go. And the foul whistled on Northrop. It is on Snyder. That'll be her 3rd. Team foul number 9. So this will be the last 1-and-1 foul shooting situation for anybody for the rest of this game. Both teams now with 9 fouls here in this half. And Sturba at the line for 1-and-1. She has had 4 in a row there. Now Hughes back into the ball game for Northrop, replacing Allman. 3:32 left. 61-54. 7-point lead for the Bruins. And here is Sturba's foul shot is good, and she will get the bonus. And Sturba looking very comfortable at the line right now. She has hit 5 in a row. Sturba now with 14 points in the night. Misses the second one. 6-point Northrop lead as Douglas got the rebound. Down court, Ross knocks it away. Bruins may take possession, and there's a foul on Ream, and that'll be her third, and the 10th on Dwenger. So the Bruins go into the double bonus with 3:25 left in regulation.
Correction, foul number 22, Molly Ream.
61-55. The last foul on Ream is her third. Thatcher with 2 shots. Remember, 2 shots for Northrop the rest of the way. Thatcher gets the first one. (62-55). Here's the second one, up and in. Thatcher got them both. And it's an 8-point lead again for the Bruins. 63-55 at the other end, a whistle. Well, it's going to be a free throw shooting contest in the whistle way it looks like, with 3:19 to go. Thatcher picks up the foul, only her first. Both teams in the double bonus, so 2 foul shots for everybody the rest of the night. And Ream hits the first of 2. 63-56, the lead is 7. The lead remains 7. The second one wouldn't go. Douglas the rebound for the Bruins. 63-56 Northrop. Douglas brings the ball down court, contact, and she traveled. Dwenger gets the ball back. Tinney Williams back into the ball game now for Northrop. Playing with 4 fouls. 3:11 to go. Northrop 63. Dwenger 56. Dwenger has the basketball. Still plenty of time left. Coming down to 3 minutes to play. Both teams in the double bonus. Arrow belongs to Northrop. Ross brings it back outside. Will fire for the left elbow and miss. Rebound Douglas for Northrop. Big stop there for the Bruins. Here they come down court. Thatcher. Thatcher lost the ball. Loose ball. Douglas has it. Back it comes down to Hughes. Inside. Tinney Williams back outside. And another turnover for Northrop. Ross comes away with the loose basketball. Wharton. Down low, Sturba, back to Wharton. 2:34 left. 63-56, Bruins by 7. Again, Dwenger playing their 3rd game in 4 nights. Here's Wharton. Wharton bounce pass, nice pass. Ream can't finish. Tinney Williams the rebound. Dubé in the backcourt. Down to 2:15. Right now the clock is Northrop's 6th man. 63-56, Bruins by 7. They have it, trying to milk that clock a little bit. Down to 2:05. And timeout taken by Rashida Mohammed. That will lead Northrop with 3 timeouts. It's a full timeout being taken here by Coach Mohammed. So 3 timeouts left for Northrop, 2 timeouts left for Dwenger. Let's reset things. 2:03 left in regulation. Northrop leads 63-56. Both teams in the double bonus. That all-important possession arrow right now belongs to Northrop. Tonight's broadcast being brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sports Center Incorporated is Fort Wayne's premier sporting goods dealer, offering equipment rental, embroidery, and screen printing. Sports Center is ready and willing to help you place orders and or answer any questions concerning pricing. Sports Center Incorporated is located at 5511 Coventry Lane, Fort Wayne, Indiana, 46804. Jim Measle here along with our cameraman Matt Runyon. 2:03 left in this ball game. Just a quick glance here to see if there's any Basketball scores, but we won't have time as we're ready to resume play here. Out of the Northrop timeout, they have the basketball. 2 minutes to play. Bruins trying to hold on here and go to 7-0. They're up 63-56. Thatcher between the circles. And Northrop trying to milk the clock here. They've used up about 15 seconds since the timeout. They throw the ball away. Dwenger gets it back. Still life for Dwenger. 1:43 to go, 1:43 left. Remember, Dwenger still has 2 timeouts left. Ream, top of the key. Here's Ryan. Ross. Good job on her defensively by Douglas, but Ross somehow manages to score. That's how good of a player she is. She's got 13. It's a 5-point lead for Northrop, 63-58. 5-point lead for the Bruins, they have it. But we're down to 1:17. Not a whole lot of sand left in the hourglass for Dwenger. They're gonna have to start the foul here and put Northrop at the line to stop the clock. Down to 1:08. And Northrop almost threw the ball away, loose ball. Bruins got it back. Thatcher, foul with 59.3 to go. And it's on Wharton, and she is fouled out. Wharton has fouled out. She has fouled out after scoring 11 points. She was averaging 4.5 entering tonight's game. So Grace Wharton, the 5'5" senior, the first player to foul out. Thatcher at the line for 2 shots. 71% foul shooter. 63-58, Northrop by 5. And Thatcher makes it a 6-point lead, 64-58. Big foul shot here. If she makes it, it's a 3-possession game. The 5'5" senior. Got them both. She is 5 of 6 at the line in this quarter and has hit 4 in a row from the line. Another timeout taken here by Northrop. That leaves both teams now with 2 timeouts. So again, let's reset things. 59.3 to go. 65-58, 7-point lead for Northrop. So it's a 3-possession game. Both teams the double bonus. Possession arrow still belongs to Northrop. So 3-possession game with less than a minute to go. That makes it awfully tough here for Dwenger. They're in a position here where they really have to score in this possession or it just might be lights out. And remember, Grace Wharton is done for Dwenger. She has fouled out after scoring 11 points. Here's Ross, and she can't get it to go. Tinny Williams the rebound for Northrop. That might do it. Here's Douglas one-on-one. Douglas can't score. Thatcher the rebound. Tries to bring it back outside. Lost it. Tinny Williams saves it, but Dwenger's got the basketball out of that scramble. Ryan with 38 seconds. O'Brien on the right wing, down to 34 seconds. A runner is not there for Ream. Rebound, Tinny Williams, down to 28 seconds. And it looks like Northrop is going to go to 7-0, and Dwenger's 5-game winning streak will come to an end. There's a foul with 24.7 to go on Ream. That'll be her 4th. Good ball game here tonight. Really good ball game. Here's Thatcher to shoot 2 more. And she's very comfortable up there. She's hit 4 in a row and 5 out of 6 in this quarter. Oh, missed the first one. 24.7 to go. Dwenger still has 2 timeouts, but they basically need a miracle right now, down 7. The second one is good. So Thatcher splits the pair. It's an 8-point lead, 66-58. Ream in a hurry. Left corner Ryan. Here's Ross, right corner, triple try. O'Brien not there. Ross the rebound, fouled. That's the last thing Northrop wants to see, the clock stop. 13 and a half, and Ross at the line. 13 and a half seconds to go. And Tinny Williams is fouled out after scoring 4 points. 13.5 to go. Ellen Ross at the foul line. She's 4 of 4 at the stripe tonight. Has 13 points. 67% foul shooter, and she missed the first one. And I know Dwenger does not want to use this as an excuse, but This is their third game in 4 nights, and you just had to wonder that maybe the gas tank was running a bit low tonight, especially in the second half. Timeout taken by Dwenger. I will leave it with 1.
30-second timeout.
It's a 30-second timeout. 66-59 is the score. Ross splitting the pair there. Now has 14 points for the night. 66-59 is the score. 13.5 seconds remaining in this ball game. Hope you enjoyed it tonight here on SummitCitySports.com. Once again, follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Jim Measle here along with our cameraman Matt Runyon. It was 18-15 Dwenger after 1. We were tied at 33 at the half. Northrop then took control of the game in the third, outscoring Dwenger 20-13 to go up 53-46. And the Bruins have the ball in a 7-point lead now. There's a foul with 10.2 to go. But it's pretty much academic now. Northrop will go to 7-0 overall and 3-0 in the conference. Dwenger will drop to 5-2 overall and 1-1 in the SAC. Foul was on O'Brien, her second. 2 more foul shots for Thatcher. The 5'5" senior has been to the stripe a lot here in the second half. Missed the first one. Thatcher has 6 points in this quarter, 15 for the night. Dubé has led Northrop in scoring with 19 points. That one's not there. Ross will run it down. 10 seconds to go. 66-59. Ross fakes, fires a long 2. Foot was on the line, not there. Hughes the rebound. 1 second, and that's all there is. There ain't no more. The final score tonight here at Northrop High School at the Mark Sheff Memorial Gymnasium. The Northrop Bruins 66, Bishop Dwenger Saints 59. We'll take this last time out. We'll come back with the final numbers in just a moment on SummitCitySports.com.
Number 12, Caitlin Ryan, 8 points. Number 22, Molly Raines, 9 points. Number 33, Carissa Wigman, 1 point. 3 players in double figures for the Lady Saints. Number 5, Grace Wood with 11 points. And with 14 points apiece, number 25, Ellen Ross. And number 32, Olivia Sturba. Unofficially for the host Northrop Lady Bruins, number 3, Mackenzie Snyder, 4 points. We got to get down there. Number 25, Alicia Tiny Williams, 4 points. Number 32, Maddie Allman, 3 points. 4 players in double figures for the Lady Bruins. Number 5, Brianna Douglas with 10 points. Number 23, Morgan Hughes with 11. Number 14, Ariel Thatcher with 15 points, and leading the Lady Bruins and the contest with 19 points. Number 2, Naomi Dubé.
Welcome back one final time to Northrop High School at the Mark Sheff Memorial Gymnasium. Jim Measle here along with our cameraman Matt Running on SummitCitySports.com. Good ball game tonight. SAC girls basketball contest, and the Northrop Bruins improved to 7-0 overall, 3-0 in the SAC by defeating a very good Bishop Dwenger team 66-59. Dwenger drops to 5-2 overall, 1-1 in the SAC. Dwenger led 18-14, make that 18-15 after 1 quarter. We were tied 33-33 at the half, and Northrop took control in the third quarter, outscoring the Saints in the third 20-13, limiting Dwenger to just 2 buckets in that third quarter. Dwenger tried a couple of times to come back in the fourth, but Northrop kept them at arm's length and won it by 7, 66-59. For the victorious Northrop Bruins, unofficially, they had 4 players in double figures tonight, led by Naomi Dubé with 19 points, 15 points for Ariel Thatcher, 11 for Morgan Hughes, and 10 points for Bree Douglas. Rounding out the scoring, Mackenzie Snyder had 4 points, Maddie Allman had 3, and Alicia Tinney-Williams had 4 points. For the Dwenger Saints, they have 3 players in double figures, and it was their 2 leading scorers leading the way. Ellen Ross and Olivia Sturba both had 14 points, 11 points for Grace Wharton, 9 for Molly Rune, 8 for Caitlin Ryan, and 2 for Grace Renbarger. Foul shooting, we had 46 foul shots in this game. The Dwenger Saints were 19 of 26 at the line, while Northrop struggled at the stripe for the most part. They finished up 10 of 20 at the line. And Northrop also won the JV game over Dwenger earlier tonight, 41 to 37. So good ball game again. Northrop will remain one of the unbeatens in the Summit Athletic Conference after tonight's action. 3-0 now in conference play, and this Northrop Bruin team will definitely be a factor as we work our way through the 2017-2018 season. Well, we hope you enjoyed tonight's coverage here from Northrop High School. Again, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by SummitCitySports.com. Follow us on Twitter at 260 Sports. Like our Facebook page, Summit City Sports, and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks again to our cameraman, Matt Runyon. I hope you enjoyed the action tonight from Northrop. Once again, your final score in the JV game was Northrop 41, Dwenger 37. And in the varsity contest, Northrop 66, Bishop Dwenger 59. From Northrop High School, I'm Jim Measles saying, have a good night, everybody.